which way you want the sky to go. I'm going to try and make it little hoops. So I'm just going to go up and down, around in circles like this, all the way across. I'll even put one up here too. Because these are going to be, it looks weird now. So you think the clouds are going up, but what really is going to happen is everything's going to go down. We're just going to put these in here like this. Little circles here and there. Circles and circles. So let's come back this way. Okay. There's our little circles. Alright, so now we're going to take that dirty brush, this one we use the blue on, and we're actually going to blend these from the opposite side that we did before. And we're going to blend them into each other. Something like that. Bottoms out. Something like this. And then these areas in between, and then we got these like puffy looking balls. And take that same dark color. We're on a fan brush, number 6 fan brush. We're actually going to go in between them. Do something like this. An area that you want it to stand out just a little bit. So like on a cloud, this is a regular cloud shape. And put it right in the middle of the painting. Something like that. And this one, we're going to blend. Oh, I just painted the ceiling. Like this. This is like our normal cloud. Isn't that interesting? I don't know if you can even see it. Hopefully you can see it. It's very interesting if you see it like this. And we can even do that here too. Like if I want to make this cloud, I'll push it a little back. Isn't that interesting? To me, this is so interesting. Just different layers. Alright, we're going to do the same thing on the left side. Put one over here. Just really want the darks to kind of stick out. Might even do one up a little bit higher than that. Like over here. There it comes down into the white. It just gives you extra dimensions here. You can do little circles. Circles. Fluff it. A little fluff, something like that. Isn't that interesting? I'll say that's interesting a billion times. I think that's super cool. That's a cool effect. Okay. Alright. Now this next part will be even more bright. So we got these dark black blue clouds here. And then we're going to take another fan brush. I'm going to make a space. Got too many brushes here. We're going to make a space. And we're going to use a clean brush on straight white. I think we put a little bit of liquid white. So let me check. Just to make sure. No, this one is just titanium white. Okay. Let me do that. Fan brush. Nice and loaded. And this is where it gets interesting. So we're actually going to take this. And we're going to shoot this up right into the sky. Something like this. So it looks kind of like it's lit up from the bottom. Almost like, I don't know what we called. Take this one out. You know where the moon is kind of in the background and it lights up everything from the bottom. That's kind of what we got going on here. Something like that. So it's like maybe the moon is back there. There's clouds in front. Something like that. It's a very interesting painting. This one is like one of those things. Sometimes I'll do paintings and I'm like, oh, this is okay. That one's okay. But this one, I'm like, I'm doing it. And I'm like, I don't know how to explain it. Maybe somebody else can explain it for me. Anyway, clean this. Actually, I don't need to clean these off because I already use all these same colors. White and black. Okay. But now, gotta make a mountain color, and I believe mountain color is just blue, black, brown, and crimson. Yes, so I'll mix up a blue, a black, a brown, and a crimson, and pretty much equal parts. Maybe a little bit less blue than everything else. This has to be dark, really. And this is our big mountain color. So this paint's got a lot of mountains in it. Across a little roll here. So I'm going to put one peak here because I can already kind of see that a peak needs to go right in there. I can just see it. And did I get, oh no, I got black. No, what is this, red? Oh, it's all over my pants. Oh no, don't want that. Bright red on my cables. It happens, okay. That's real bad. It's like all of my cable. Alright, hopefully that's good enough. This is what happens when you do it live. Okay. Oh, it's all over my pants. That's fine. Alright. So we got this here. Got a little peak. And we definitely don't want to cover up that. So I'm gonna get close. Maybe touch a little bit, but it ain't gonna go all the way. Around here. Break that off. Do another little peak back there. Get like a double peak. I guess this is triple peak. Sometimes I can't count. Alright. We'll go over here on the right. We'll do kind of the same. There's a little one over here. You can see a little bit. And then another little bridge one right in there. But I will double check before I go too far and end up somewhere. Shouldn't be. Oh. I mean, we've diverged, but that's okay. We'll just go with it. So, got the mountains already in here. I'm gonna drag and pull. Just get a little jig on the pull. Jig on the pull. This one comes this way, comes that way, this one comes this way, And this one comes down that way. And just kind of put out the bottoms. You can't really see them much. Probably on the camera. That's okay. I'll show up later. This is just going to be trees here, so don't need to give away the secrets. Spoilers. Probably could already tell. There. So I got to highlight this. I'm going to put a little bit of blue in the white, just like a little hint of the blue. Now we're going to start highlighting these mountains. Oh, we're going to kind of go this way. Something like this. Something like this. Gotta clean it. Don't want that dirty color in there. Go one down here, a little baby one. You got a little schmutz on them. Clean that up. Canvas is still quite slick, but that's okay. Maybe we're going to highlight this one back the other way too. Put that bright color in the middle. I never highlighted this way, but we're doing it now. Okay. Goes pretty good. Alright, now I need more blue. A bit more blue in the white. Should be pretty dark. Prussian blue and white. Something like this maybe. I'm just going to slide this back in here. Like that. This all the way up there at the top. There's a ton of things that are tricky, but you can kind of do it there. Oh, there we go. It wasn't sticking very well, but that's fine. Okay. There's a little back there. I got paint all over the place. This is what happens when I don't cut the paper towels early. Okay. Here's our mountains. Now we're going to do the little tippy tap. There's a bit too much paint on this edge right here, so let's use it off. And we'll come in and do this. I'm just trying to be as gentle as possible. Not be super good, but we can try. I just want it to look like misty. All over these mountains, okay. Blend up as best we can. Pretty good for these mountains. All right, now we gotta do our trees. So trees, basically the same black color we use for clouds, but there's not so many of them. So we're gonna have some here. You won't be able to see them at all until I highlight them, but these are little background ones we're gonna put in. Could probably use the even smaller fan brush if I wanted to. There, that'd be nice. Oh, maybe some over here. I wish I had new fan brushes. I could put more pointed trees. But I don't have so many supply of fan brushes here. Maybe I can get some next month. They're just hard to ship here. They're not like super expensive. I mean, $20 or so. Still pretty crazy. Alright, so there's some really dark trees back here that you will not be able to see. So I'll take that mountain color. I'm going to add liquid white to that mixture. Drip on the floor. That's okay. Happens. Just so it sticks a little bit. And I'm also going to do a bit of a cut here. Just straighten these up. You won't, again, you'll see this. I'll just come in here. I like these a little bit. And again, we're not covering the whole thing. Just making it look like there's a tree here. Grab a little bit more of that color. These ones are far away, so that's why I'm not putting so much. Let's drop a brush. So much detail on them. Okay. And then I'll also take that color. I'll punch in a bit of this grassy looking stuff down here. I'll take that big. Oh, left it in the trash. Big brush. I'm going to pull it down. This is going to be water in the middle here. Across. Yeah, that's nice. Then I'll grab a little bit more of this liquid white on the palette knife. And then a little bit of the blue. I'll actually cup that up and do a little water line here. Same thing. I need a little bit more of this. A little bit straight. I can't really tell. Maybe someone will. I'm sure. Okay. Now we get to do the bigger trees here. So kind of the same colors really. Black and blue. A little bit of brown in this because we're getting a little closer. Maybe there's a little bit more sticks and trees. Let's see. Same fan brush. These ones are going to be big, so here. And again, probably won't be able to see this, but that's okay. You might see it later. 2 trees here. This really just comes alive once you do the highlights. There's not so much before then, unless you make the background really bright, which I'm not trying to do. Okay, I think there are maybe one more tree here. Put a little tree down in here. And underneath that there are bushes, so I'll put one more tree. One more tree, just to cover up any empty space. Again, probably should have made these with the, what's it? Smaller fan brush. Number 3, I think. Maybe that would work a little bit better, but I'll show you. Okay, so I'll put some bushes down here. And the reflection. Okay. So, same kind of thing. The blue and the white. We are going to do a little highlight here. There's some titanium white in this as well. Actually, let's chop in some. These that you also won't be able to see. A little bit down there. Also good to do a double highlight. Maybe we should do that because this is a little too hard. We're getting closer, so we want to actually make things a little brighter. So I'm actually going to do it. Is this triple tone? I don't know. I'm actually going to highlight the backs first. So we're going to highlight this side, this color, which hopefully maybe you can see. Maybe not. I could brighten it up a little bit. Maybe that'll help. Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. All right. Double highlight there. Okay, and then I'll take this color and I'll highlight with this. Hopefully this stands out a bit better because I got the background highlight already on there, but we'll see. Like this. Not coming out too solid there. It's a little too strong, but it's okay. Trying to aim for where I had those highlights. But even for me, this is hard to see. Why am I saying even for me? For me. It's hard to see, so. Okay. All right, and then in front of this, put good white and blue on 1-inch brush. So this is just liquid white, Prussian blue on the 1-inch brush. Down front, we're going to start throwing in some of these. Some of these little bushes down here in front of the pretty trees. Oh, these are so nice. I always like doing these kinds of bushes. I don't know why. They're always cool looking to me. And down here, I'm just going to kind of push in like that. And we'll grab this brush, and we'll pull this down, like so, and we will pull across, reflection, and then we will grab this, and we will cut it, what appears to be side, do kind of the same thing. But I will need another fan brush so it's not so dirty. Same colors. And big trees, big trees. Same colors, big trees. Actually all the way down here, and you probably know why if you have been watching in the past. Okay, I think that's good enough. There's only a couple of trees there. All right, put this down, grab this. I'll try the same thing again. I don't know if this will work this time. Behind the tree first. Then we'll go in and do the other side here with a little bit of white. More liquid white because it's already turning blue. Maybe even more than that. Quite a bit of liquid white. Because this really has to stick, and there's 3 layers of paint there, so. Gonna need a lot of this. I can put some up here too. Oh, there we go. How's that? That's probably the problem. I didn't have enough liquid white on it. That's okay. Oh. You live and you learn, you know. This brush is like curved down at the end, so it looks a little fluffy. Well, that's okay. Okay. What's next? You already know. You already know. Cabin. Oh, I'm gonna do a little bit of a cabin here. Base cabin. I'm going to go straight Van Dyke brown into here. Same thing here. Just like that. A little bit more throw back here. And then I'll straighten out the side. Alright. Okay. Highlight on that. Just take the white and some brown, mix them together. Not so much. Highlight this here. Highlight this here. A little bit back here. Not so much. Okay. And then we take the white, a little bit of white, actually probably a lot of white. Trap this here. And push that in. Tap this side. Sticks it all. It's not sticking at all. So I need to throw some liquid white on there. There we go. That worked. We straighten up the sides for one, but that's okay for now. I'll take straight black. I'm gonna put in a little door, you know. A door for the little person's kid. Okay. Now we just get to go crazy. So I'm gonna take blue and crimson, some black, 2-inch brush, and we're gonna push this in right around the cabin. Down here. The first thing I'm gonna do after that, push that in here, let's go all the way up to it. We're going to highlight around the bottom with some snow. See if this works. It might be a little too thin, but we can try. Kind of works. Not so well, but kind of works. There we go. Okay. Around that, just throwing some nice little bushes here and there. The liquid white and the blue. Probably more blue than that. Or something like this. Yeah. Just highlight around. There. You go back there. Okay. I think that's it for this one. This one's very fun. I really like these kinds of paintings. Very small amount of colors. Very nice, very nice. Fun to do, fun to do. Okay. Some section tweaks here. Oh, we gotta pull it. This is the risky part. Let's see if this even works. Ready? It's gonna look like a potato, probably. Kind of like a potato. All right. No big deal. Everybody likes that one. This one was fun. I will say. This one was fun. Nothing on my hands. All good. Let's sign this painting. A little liquid white on the script liner and the bright red here. Where do we want to put it? Put it up here. Very small signature. WJ. Right there. 26. All right.